what's wanting really in the response to this lack of reservation in Parliament? Are women MPs simply not coming together, speaking in one voice on this? Is there a movement that's required?
No. As Khushbu has beautifully stated, it's a single woman voice only. But when it comes to, like voicing out in the Parliament, again, breaking the party lines is a little difficult. Their principles or whatever it is. See, for example, why we are all very much particular about this is when a bill comes mainly on issues regarding women. For example, the medical termination of pregnancy, MTP bill comes. A woman has to decide. The decision shouldn't be taken by men sitting on the panel. Woman has to decide about her body. Doesn't she have the right to even if it is because of a voluntary sex if she had, and if she decides to abort it, why does a court or the government has to interfere in that? So all these things, if we are in the decision-making chairs, we can do it properly, rightfully. So still, I think women are, they are in one solidarity. They will definitely support for this particular reservation. It's my maybe a high hope, but as we all expressed here, I look forward to that day when we all parliamentarians, cutting across all party lines, stand up in Parliament and then voice single-handedly as one woman representing India that reservation ought to be brought, bill ought to be brought, and we will aspire to get 50%, which is our birthright.
That is a day we're all looking forward to. That's a day history will be made in Parliament as well. Apsara, you wanted to make a point. From this conversation, what's very, very clear to me is that this is not a level playing field.
Absolutely, and I think I agree with both Khushbu and Tamarachi that we need to have a significant lobby of women cutting across party lines, because what politicians care about is the crass calculation of vote bank. And within the parties, we have women attacking each other, women making personal attacks, allowing men from their parties to make personal attacks on others. And I think women need to speak in one voice for each other, not about ideology, but about for each other in terms of empowerment, in terms of their human rights and dignity. I think once we kind of stand up for our dignity and rights, and we'll be able to stand up for the whole gender. I think women have to be a significant vote bank in Parliament. As I say, vote bank not politically, but as a gender. Yeah. But also in saying that, I must applaud our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. We have Nirmala Sitharaman, who's held portfolios like finance and defense, which are essentially male bastions. And I think he's changed the perception of what women can do. And Mr. Edappadi Palanichami, our Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, the way he's brought in women at every level, and even giving transgender women the national platform to be a spokesperson on a channel representing a ruling government. I think all these go to show that inclusive leadership by men is also coming across in our country, and I think for the better in 2021, with the formation of BJP and AIDMK again, we'll have the continuation.
Okay. Clear statement there from Apsara. Soumya, you wanted to make a point as well.
Just a reality check. It's very unfortunate. At the end of the day, we're all on the same page. We all want reservation, for women. It's very sad that it's 2021 and yet our representation is just so less. I think over here it's 9% and the Parliament is 12%. It's been passed in the Rajya Sabha already. Why is that in the past 7 years? The BJP government has, majority. Why is that they're not passing it?
No,
so I would really like to,
I don't want to make this
pass on this to my colleagues as well. In fact,
Soumya, okay, we will get Khushbu to respond to your question also, but let's keep this non-political. As I mentioned, we're all women standing here, and that's our identity right now.
No, in a sense, I think as women, irrespective of political parties, I think all of us are pushing it. But at the end of the day, we need to passed this in the Lok Sabha.
Agreed.
It hasn't been brought up. We've had all kinds of laws that has been passed in the recent past, which hasn't been necessary. But why is that? In fact, Nagarapalika and Panchayat was actually thanks to Rajiv Gandhi, and we've given from Congress, we've given unconditional support that we will, and we have support the women's reservation bill as well. Why is that? It's been 7 years and we still don't have the women's It's not 50%, at least 33%. Why?
Khushbu?
When is that going to happen?